Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Remember back around Christmas time when Teleria said we got a chance at getting a free login legendary and something big was coming to raid? Well, I got all the information here in this video so we can figure out exactly what is happening and how we can get in on this. So stay tuned. Alright, so here it is. Raid's latest collab, Monster Hunter. Super cool. These are really cool looking champions that they're introducing into the game. They carry around the Monster Hunter inspired armor. There's going to be 5 new champions put in this kind of collab with Monster Hunter. One of them will be a free login champion. So they actually gave us the breakdown of the 5 champions, not per kit, but they gave us how we will be able to acquire them. So actually very interesting information actually, which allows us to prepare. But this collab, it's actually very cool. I always love the art of Monster Hunter, but I've never actually played the game myself. But yeah, it seems very fitting to come along with Raid here. So I'm super excited for that. Let's jump into what the login champion looks like and the actual kit and how to acquire this champion. Alright guys, so like I said, it's going to be a free 7-day login champion. So if you guys are starting a brand new account, this is totally applicable for you. You can see here from this image, it has the 4-star lifesteal gear, which is the first gear set that you get in the game. Rathalos Chase, so 7 days. The last day to get him is February 27th, and he's going to be active basically as soon as this video gets launched. So yeah, another free login champion. Let's jump into his kit to see if he's actually going to be viable for use anywhere. All right, so here's his skill kit, Rathalos Blade Master. So you can see the super cool Monster Hunter armor on him. Obviously, it looks like the dragon from our Dragon Dungeons on him. It looks super cool. He is a Forcefinity attack-based Bannerlord. I don't think they might not have one as Arrow Sacred Order, so he's not Bannerlords. But anyways, so we're going to go into his A1 Spirit Thrust. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing decreased defense. Lots of nukers have this kind of A1 on them. If it's a boss, this debuff cannot be resisted. That's really nice. So now you don't have to put accuracy on him to apply it, which is really nice. His A2 Spirit Step Slash, 4-turn cooldown, books down to 3. Attacks one enemy. Okay, every second use of this skill in a round. So clan boss, that's 1 round. That's kind of cool, so you can just keep stacking it. Will attack all enemies instead. Okay, so that's not relevant. I guess for Hydra it's kind of relevant. Will also ignore 25% of the target's defense. That's good. If the target is a boss, we'll ignore 100% of the target's defense. Okay, that actually kind of slams. So Hydra would be one long round, right? So you're going to get second uses of this skill fairly often. And then if it's a boss, you ignore 100% of their defense, which is really, really strong. I mean, I'm really liking that move. 3-turn cooldown too. Is A3 Overhead Slash. 4-turn down to 3-turn with books. Attacks all enemies before attacking, places increased crit damage and 30% speed on this champion. Very good. Probably would prefer increased attack instead of increased speed, but obviously still very good. Similar to like Turvo or something, but Turvo's a little bit stronger, I think, for his self buff. His passive, let's move my big head a little bit. Rathalos Mastery inflicts 50% more damage against targets under HP burn. So he can't apply HP burn himself, so that's going to be a little bit awkward. Receives 25% less damage from enemies under HP burn. So he deals more damage, takes less damage. Every 5th skill used by this champion deals 200% more damage. So regardless whether the enemy is under HP burn, he will still do 200% more damage for his 5th skill used. This guy, he seems like he slaps. Attack in all dungeons by 30%. He seems like he slaps. He can self-buff himself. His moves are on 3-turn cooldowns. He has books for damage, 20%, only 20% damage. And his mastery is actually fairly strong. However, he can't place HP burn himself, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem to land, since HP burn's a pretty good boss, boss damage dealing effect anyway. So for Hydra, for clan boss, you're going to apply HP burn anyways. Is this guy going to be viable in like arena, for example? It really depends on how hard he smacks. Like, he does ignore 100% defense, but that's only for a boss. And then 25% for a single target might not be enough. So I don't think he's going to be like super viable in high end arena, but maybe for like obviously anything else besides super high end arena, he's probably going to be pretty decent. So I think it's a pretty good login champion. I mean, we'll have to see what his multipliers are, but looking pretty good. Looking like a kit that kind of works together here. All right, so Rathalos is our 7-day free login champion that we're getting from this collab with Monster Hunter. Here are the 5 other champions that will be released with the Monster Hunter inspired armor as part of this collab. And the cool thing about this is that they tell us how and in what format that these champions will come. So we know Rathalos here, where my big head is hiding. It's the 7-day login loyalty program. You got Altreon Blade Master. You can get him from shards or in-game activities. So in-game activities could be, I mean, it could be anything. It could be like a first place reward for something. It could be a hero's path. You know, it could be a guaranteed champion shard event. Who knows, right? But obviously they're going to give us a way to get this champion. That's really cool. And all of this could start as soon as you guys see this video. Like, so it's on the January 9th. Our next champion, we have Fatalis Blade Master. So he's also a Blade Master, Dark Elves. Looks like an attack base, damage dealer. How to get this champion? You get him from shards. He's a void based legendary. So I have the breakdown for a little bit of info about the champions here. Here, I scrolled up here. So Fatalis will be a void HP based legendary for Dark Elves. So since he's void, he's probably only going to be available from void shards, which kind of makes sense. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know, they gotta sell some void shards. And then we have our Nergant. Sorry, I'm just butchering these names, but this archer, she uses similar model as Elhain. She's spirit affinity, defense based barbarian. I mean, that's really cool. So how are we gonna get this champion? So similar to Altreon, shards and in-game activities. So like I said, it could be a hero's path, it could be a guarantee, it could be a winner of a champ tournament, I don't know, champ training tournament. So yeah, it could be any of those for these type of champions with the in-game activities. Our final champion under this new theme, so Xenogear Blade Master, so another Blade Master. She's going to be a champion fragment event starting January 11th. So I'm going to release another video to talk about this champion by herself. And yeah, we'll get into that. And a quick look at her little bit of her description here. She's magic based attack legendary champion. So dual blades, you can kind of maybe expect multi hits from her. So yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. Keeping it short and sweet. This is going to be about the 7-day login, Rathalos Blade Master. Make sure you guys log in, pick him up 7 days, just log into the game. And yeah, he looks like a very serviceable attack-based champion. Like I said, there's going to be a total of 5 different champions with this Monster Hunter collab. And there's going to be different ways of getting them. So looking forward to what those events will be like, and looking forward to hopefully picking some of these guys up, and maybe they got some cool events on the way. So anyways, guys, I will be dropping a quick video on the upcoming Fusion, and we can talk about it there in the other videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you all. Take care. Have a good one.